and Sean. What a load of bollocks.
What a load of bollocks. Testicles. You got a permit for that goddamn house. In the house. Klaus.
Yo, yo, yo.
Back in the room.
Back in the room, and I've got a Baxi in the room.
And I've got a nothing
Black hoodie on.
black hoodie.
Oh, you said it's not a hoodie.
It's not
I said this before, it's not a hoodie.
No, it's not. It's beautiful.
It is a hoodie. Well,
Beautiful.
it's a necky, because it's not a hoodie.
Long necky.
It's just a necky. For the people who want to know what it is, it's just a necky.
Just a necky elf, and he's wearing his new Preston North End top.
Which I've just done a little dealio with Dean's lad Dylan.
Hardcore United fan.
But I don't like to speak business on the pod, but 30 quid.
30 quid.
30 quid, 20 now, and 10 next
It's a
week.
shame you didn't have it last night when you needed you when they lost.
Actually, to anyone who's watching who might want a retro Preston North End shirt, there is more in the bag. Just get in touch with the podcast. Anyway, I'm Sean.
I'm Dino.
And we are.
What a load of bollocks.
Oh, yeah. And we're also corned beef hash enthusiasts.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do love a good... It's a dying art, is the old corned beef
I walked
hash.
in today to the smell of it. Well, it was fish, actually.
Yeah.
But that's not in this corned beef hash, because that would be a shit recipe.
Oh, it's good. Do you have a weird question then,
Right.
yeah? What is cereal? Is it soup?
Cereal? What do you mean cereal?
Is it soup?
What do you mean cereal as in like
No,
cereals?
Right, you put it in a bowl and you add milk, so it's soup.
Well, it's classed as a soup-based item.
It is, it's a soup.
It's a
isn't it?
cold, sweet soup.
You say go and pour us some fucking Cheerio soup.
Yeah.
How
But
is
then
that?
again, I mean, you wouldn't say. I mean, you would do. But if you're one of them people that like to let it dissolve, like Becky when she gets her Cocoa Pops,
Yeah.
she likes to have it like mush when it's Toblerone. No, but when it's all just dissolved into
Yeah.
nothing,
Yeah,
and then
so-
you drink the milk. If I wanted milkshake, I'm an adult man. I just
No,
go
but
to the
not-
shop and buy a bloody milkshake.
Not so much.
I've got a Baxi.
I
No offense.
wouldn't have Cocoa Pops because I'm not a 12-year-old girl.
Mm.
But what I'd have is, if I have Weetabix, I'd have hot milk.
Yeah, well, that was a thing in our house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you know? Right, I don't know. You might have done
Probably.
the same. You might have done the same anyway.
What was it?
But when I was a kid, apparently, because Anne come on the scene, our stepmom, who wasn't Scottish, but everyone around us was Scottish, weren't they?
Yeah,
Everyone. And then, so I used to say, what do you want for your breakfast? And I go, Wheatbix.
Wheatbix.
So that's the only way I'd known
Wheatbix.
about how to say it was the Scottish way. So,
it's still Weetabix.
well, no, but it's the way you say Wheatbix. You know, like a
Wheatbix.
Wheatbix. Like a
Wheatbix.
Scottish Glaswegian.
But did you have it with hot milk?
Hot milk all the way.
What about Shreddies?
I don't like them. I don't have well, Shreddies. I didn't have them as a thing.
Shreddies are little
Yeah, I know what they are, but
Yeah.
nah, they weren't in
Basically,
my vocabulary.
it's the posh man's Wheatbix.
No, it's like what cinnamon grahams. You remember them? They're the
Yeah,
similar
but-
sort of shreddy.
Yeah, but I
sort of
wouldn't
shit.
have them. I wouldn't have them.
Nah, I wouldn't have cinnamon anything on
You're
for
like-
breakfast
Like a Christmas breakfast.
unless it's a cinnamon. Have you tried Cinnabon?
Yeah. Do you know what? They've got like fromage frais in it or something cheese.
No. Well, yeah, it's like a cream cheese or something, or like an icing
And
cheese.
if I read anything like that, even though
Dean's
I like
not a cheese fan.
I don't like cheese.
So Dean, you don't like, but Dean's that hates cheese but loves pizza,
No,
cheeseburgers.
not love pizza. I don't think I love pizza. but-
No, you do, but you don't like strong cheese, right?
Mozzarella. I can have a mozzarella, but nothing. I wouldn't.
Could
eat
you
it
could you just
stilted.
get a bit of mozzarella and eat it though on its own? Well, I know you could because many a times in the past I've gone, Dean, just try that, just try it. And you have done,
Have I?
like a block of cheddar, like Christmas time. Dean, just try it, you're a bit pissed off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
go on
eat,
then,
so
you
I
put it
have
in your
to do
mouth.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll put anything in my mouth after 2 of these.
Yeah.
Anything.
That's why they call him Barbara at the weekends.
Barbara.
And he makes well over £3.50, let me tell you.
But I'll tell you what, so we'll talk about corned beef hash again.
Yeah, so corned beef hash, right. So I come in and there was a corned beef hash outside.
Are you making
Sean
it?
standards.
Are you making it?
Well, you like a sloppy hash.
No.
Yeah.
I'm putting mine in. I get my spuds.
Yeah, he's
Cut them up,
that's the good
Boil
part.
them a bit.
Yeah.
Boil them a bit. Get them a bit rugged.
Bit rugged, bit
Yeah.
of a fucking texture.
Boil carrots.
Yeah.
Get
Carrots.
Yeah, tiny pot of carrots. Chop them up. I get my onions. Finely chop them. I'll put
Yeah.
them in a pan. Start grazing them off, and then
Grazing them off. He's going to
Grazing
graze them off like cattle.
then I get my block of corned beef. Chop it
A
into
block.
block cubes.
Yeah. You've got to cube it up.
But
man.
then I'll
no
pour.
fucking. You're a psychopath if you
But
don't cube it.
what I'll do then is I'll pour my Worcester sauce all over the actual
Yeah.
corned beef hash.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
it soak in.
Yeah.
And then put that into the pan.
You
with
used to
the
put
onion.
beef stock in it as well, didn't you? No, see that's
Oh.
so what I do. And I
Beef
go
stock.
more renegade. I'm a maverick
Rustic.
when it comes to corned beef hash. So what I do is I cube up my potatoes like Monopoly dice. Bosh.
Yeah.
So loads of potatoes cubed up. Then I boil them in stock, like a veg stock or something. and then I let them drain. And if I've got a deep fat fryer, which I don't at the minute, so it's an air fryer, but you have a deep fat fryer,
Right.
then I put them in the deep fat fryer, and so they're like mini roast potatoes,
Right.
and they get dead crispy, right? So that's your bottom bay. But then what I do is a non-stick pan, your bottom base of your corned beef hash. So I don't cook it all together, mine's separate.
Right,
and then with the corned beef, I do onions and I graze them off.
It's getting too exciting, isn't it?
I graze them off.
It's calm down.
I've got 2 Michelin Shawns. I awarded them myself.
Not bad, not bad.
But
I know it's how you didn't give yourself one.
no, I did at first.
Too many.
No, I gave myself 1, then it went up to 2, then it went back down to 1, which was a very sad weekend.
Up and down.
Yeah, it's a very slippery slope, especially with someone who's awarding them themselves. It's a very stringent competition.
Ramsey don't have none of that shit.
And do I go easy on myself? What do these bags tell you?
And his Vimto covered hand.
Oh yeah, that's because of all the burns that. Yeah. But I can do this and just point at the Baxi top. But so I've got my little mini roast plate. Then in the non-stick pan, I'm doing my onions and I'm grazing them off. I'm just grazing them off.
Why did you say non-stick pan? Is that
yeah, because the corned beef,
non-stick.
Well, yeah, I do.
All right.
That's why this thing happened. But anyway,
the non-stick pan and your regular pan.
Then I fry off the corned beef, but I don't just fry it off. I fry it off till it's crispy. I want crispy parts of it.
Yeah.
So it's like a flaky crispy with onions, and then there's loads of Worcestershire sauce. Crisp that into it. So I've got my crispy potatoes, and I've got my crispy topping, and then you can put cheese on. You can do. I don't personally. I don't. But you know what I do? Big cheese lover over it. And then what I do is you have to have it with a side of beans or something. Because it's dead dry, man.
I have it with a side of mashed potato. Creamy. I'm joking.
Oh, like Walshy, my mate. He'll put brown sauce all over it for the moisture.
I don't buy brown sauce.
But it's already like Worcestershire sauce tastes like brown sauce.
Yeah.
So there's no real point.
You know what's really good
double brown sauce in?
Like a slice of thickly covered bread.
What's that? Oh, for the
no, just to put corned beef hash on it.
Yeah. I mean, you're not an ovener unless you don't have a thick bit of bread with every meal.
Today.
I don't really. I mean, I'm not going to have what do you call like a fucking, I don't know, what's a
corned beef
sandwich. Mashed potato and something with a fucking bit of bread.
Mashed sandwich.
A mashed sandwich.
Oh,
I'm mainly mashed when I'm making sandwiches.
I tell you what, though, we found some old podcasts that
we did actually,
which is quite funny. How many?
So
episodes
our late friend Lee, we did a very short series of a very boring podcast because we'd done What a Load of Bollocks, but then that had finished, and not because we didn't do anything together, we would have, but it was just logistics. We'd gone from me driving us to radio because you didn't drive at the time.
Logistics,
and it was a bloody nightmare. It really was. Every Saturday, 5 till 7, me picking up Dean, who could spend his whole day doing whatever the hell he wanted, drinking, smoking, whereas I have to go.
I used to download songs, didn't I? Sometimes.
No, I did everything.
No, when we used to get to mine, we used to download we used to have to put it through
that.
No,
you didn't used to download the songs and convert them and that. Oh, what was that?
But then I carried on my own show. This didn't tell Sean about it.
But we did this. Me and Lee did this thing called So we had What a Load of Bollocks, but I needed the Bollocks thing. Do you know why? Because what I did was I stole we had so basically when you release a podcast, you've got to have a hosting site.
Right.
So with this, it's through Spotify. I get that through Spotify for ourselves because we're class. But we was releasing it on like all platforms like Apple, everything. So we went through like this hosting site and you had to pay for it. But when we were in the radio podcast and we did it then,
in Blackpool,
we had loads of followers because we was on a radio show.
Standard.
So when that shut down, it was a dormant account. So what I did was rather than start a fresh one, when me and Lee did it, I reopened that but just changed the name. But I had to keep Bollocks in there because I thought, well, if it's just something completely different, they'll just dismiss it. So I thought it was from What a Load of Bollocks. It was Talking Bollocks. Clever. Pretty clever.
Well, it was only like, it was a bit weird. When did you used to do it? What day?
I can't remember now. It was like, we talk about COVID, it's something like 2019.
No, but I mean, was it a Saturday thing?
No, it wasn't Saturday. It was during the week. Lee'd come to mind. I think, it might have been, because we used to have guests on that one. We actually did have guests. We had Paul, Tyndall, come on. Just like, because the concept of the podcast was not to, like Joe Rogan will interview like really high up famous people. Well, this were just like, ordinary people have good stories. So we're going to do that, but we're just going to talk to ordinary people about it. But do you know what that means?
Because you couldn't get any famous people. You didn't know any famous people.
But the flaw to that, ordinary people, they live very boring lives. So what I did is Wednesday, I went to work. Then I went home and just sat on the couch and watched TV. Thursday, went to work.
I had leftover tea from
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've been
So
storing in the fridge all
the
fucking
stories,
week.
the stories with celebrities are like loads and abundant, but the stories with regular people, like you might have had a decent story when you were 20, and then the next one was 25, and then you had a story about your mate when you were 30. So it becomes very few and far between. That's what I'm trying to say.
fair
So
play.
don't start a shit
Fair
podcast.
play, yeah.
I mean, take it from us. Look at this.
Well, this is the thing you see, because Sean was showing me some of them. The intro's a bit sketchy, but it
But
sounds
I recorded it
Yeah,
personally.
sounds like you pissed up on it.
None taken.
But anyway, there's an episode with me in it, which obviously then, so I've not been with Sean for ages.
Oh,
at
you're
that point.
finished.
It's got,
No, we finished What a Load of Pollux in like
34 minutes long. or something.
2016 and 2017. This we must have no. What did we? We started What a Load of Pollux in like 2014 to like
that long ago?
2016. Yeah, and then it was like maybe. Wah! Damn Bet. Poor Best. We'll see him soon enough anyway. No, there's a little fruit fly knocking about for anyone who can't see it in this
There's
high
no-
resolution
There's
Sean's
no
camera.
fruit about what's going on.
No, there's this here. This rose bush.
That's Lilith.
This fake rose bush.
Bloody Lilith. Is it
Why is
fake?
it fake? It feels real.
No, because it sounds like it's got that fake styrene.
No, it's
Oh,
real.
That's
Or
real,
either that, or you know, your missus is watering plastic.
That's real, that shit.
Well-
No, but it is plastic, look.
Well, that is, but this isn't. I just feel it. Is that real as well?
That's
Anyway, so this
money
is
plant.
plant hour with What a Load of Pollux.
Yeah, so again, we're going to start shifting a little bits and bobs because
Not drugs, by the way.
we're really trying to break the mold with this TikTok thing. We're trying to
Yeah.
slam it down. We're
So
getting new
we've got
stuff
1,000.
and
How many have we got now?
1,029.
So come and check out What a Load of Pollux. We're doing reels. Well, we've not done lives yet, but we should do. Should we do a live tonight?
Yeah.
Well, you won't see this till next Wednesday, but I tune in last Wednesday and watch the live.
And we're going on a bit of a road trip tomorrow. Funeral road trip.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, very. It's not. Well, it's a somber occasion, but it's a relative of ours, the last of our mum's generation,
Auntie.
auntie, and our mum's sister.
Yeah. So we're driving down to Chester.
We're going to go there, but we're going to do a little bit of a summit on the way down,
We have the mics on.
and
all that.
obviously we'll get there what we need to do out of the way, and we're going to have a few beers and record a couple of songs later.
So this could be even funny because we could, if we just put our mics on and just play our songs and just do a single to our own songs
Yeah.
on the way down in the car, you can have a fucking
Well,
chat.
we could do that. I mean, you mean like James Cool Car Karaoke or whatever it's called? What is it? James the Fat Bastard Karaoke.
Who's James?
James Corden. See you later. Oh no, I'm not grown Tourette's, by the way. There's someone leaving.
Thank God for that.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so right, what was we saying? So you've been at work. How's work? Anyway, you said you're not feeling well.
No, well, because it was my birthday on Sunday, just gone. I got
Oh, that it was
drunk.
84 this week.
84.
No, I'm only joking. He was 19. He just had a
94.
He just had a paper round in Chernobyl.
But yeah, it was bad. Yeah, so Dad sent me some whiskey that came. And
So what whiskey was it?
Famous Grass Smoky Edition.
We spoke about Dad. You know, the guy who famously quit music because he didn't want to do anything, and then bought loads of music
Well,
equipment.
we keep sending him songs and he keeps getting ideas and he wants to steal them.
Yeah, and now we've got some new songs, so it's a bit of a competition. There's a bit of a Lennon McCartney sort of dad son vibe.
Steve Martin type, not Steve Martin. What's he called?
Steve Coogan,
What was
Dad Partridge.
No, they're promoters. What is he called?
Hey, Steve.
Martin. George Martin.
George Martin, the producer.
He's the guy with that big nose.
Hey, Steve Martin, that white-haired guy who does the comedy films.
He was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
But-
Pretty good.
He was, so you were, so you've been grafting there then.
Yeah, so...
You've got some new Dougies coming out with them as well, innit?
Yeah.
So what was it? What was that massive tractor called? Or what's it called? What's that thing called? What's that fucking big one called?
Lawnmower. The Hustler.
The Hustler.
It's not a tractor.
Well, it looks fucking massive. What does that do?
It's cuts grass. It's just like the biggest handheld lawnmower you can get. That you don't
It
stand
is.
on.
It's unofficially the world's biggest lawnmower.
And I would cut
Unofficially.
some serious grass there.
Yeah. And the grass he was cutting was serious.
Serious grass.
You know, it was 3 inches,
doesn't help when you
just like his dick.
when you put a bit of diesel in a petrol lawnmower.
Oh, so what happened then? So what happened?
Fucking pissed
So
out.
Dean said to me when I come to, this is Dean's house, I come to Dean and he said, I had a bit of an headache today. It's either a cold or the fact I've been burning loads of diesel in my face.
No, I'm not burning it off. Like I maybe put about.
So what
4
diesel in a
quid.
pet? So in it, I thought there's no diesel like powered hand. What are they called? What are they called? The things you use, like the streamers and that.
Yeah, what?
None of them are diesel.
No, all unleaded.
So what's diesel? Your van.
Nothing.
So why did you just pick the wrong one up?
No, because I was in a world of my own, and I don't know what the fuck happened. I was gonna put because what it is, I've got a trailer, so
Yeah.
when I park at the petrol
Massive
station,
Toblerone.
Massive toll.
He tows it on back at car on
Loved
van.
it. But so I'll go to a petrol station and I'll try and cover 2 pumps. One to get the hustler at the back, which is on a trailer.
What's
one to
that,
get the
petrol?
van. That's the petrol. The van's
Oh, so
diesel.
you actually did it at the pump
Yeah.
into Hustler?
Yeah.
Is it right? Is it right?
It's all, well,
R.I.P. the Hustler.
It already had some petrol in it, and I put about
To be
2
fair-
quid worth of diesel in.
To be
and
fair,
realised-
I had a mate. I have a mate, and he worked at a place that sorted cars out or something. And he went to a petrol station. And he said, because what he did, you got to borrow cars when you went home. And he said that you only borrow them for like a night, and then they go back, and they're like, they were like a leasing company, you know. So like
That's
someone
a
else.
bit like my van is.
Well, yeah, but this guy,
Yeah,
so this mate of mine, so he went home, and he was like, but you had to fill the fuel up to where it was when you got it.
That's what.
So,
when I
but
bought
yeah,
my van, yeah.
But so he was like, well, I'm not going to put like a fucking tenner or something in because I've only been home and back. So he said he went to put a couple of quid in. So he said he went to put like 3 quid in just to top up what he'd done. But he'd realised he'd put petrol in a diesel or the other way around.
Yeah.
I know one of them's worse than others. I think diesel in a petrol is way worse. But petrol in a diesel.
Yeah. No, what you have to do, you just got to burn it out.
So he said so he went from filling this quarter tank up with like 3 quid in, realised he'd fucked up, and he was like, shit. So he had to then get the petrol out and then fill the tank because he needed to dilute it as much as. So he's gone from paying 3 quid now to filling the tank up with the petrol.
Yeah,
so he's got 2 separate transactions, and the next one like 40, 50 quid to fill it because he needed to hit.
Yeah.
So then he's took it back, but he said he could feel it misfiring a bit at first. But then he said it was all right at the end. He said nothing come of it. But,
See,
but
that's
apparently
exactly
one is
what
worse
mine
than the
was-
other.
That's exactly what mine was doing, misfiring. But once because I went to Kendal today working, and I was once I got it started, because the bottom line is the Hustler's a bit weird because the handbrake's broke on it. So
handbrake on a lawnmower. What's the world coming
but
to?
sometimes it won't even ignite. It won't even start the key because it's got some sort of sensor on it. So recently I've been fighting with it not working at all because the handbrake's broke a bit.
Right.
So when you turn it on,
So what's the handbrake just stops it? Is it one of
so
them self-drivers?
No. Yeah, I've got it's like it turns like this and it like revs like a motorbike.
motorbike.
Yeah. So you rev it and it just turns like.
How fast does it go?
About 12 mile an hour.
So you won't be getting clocked at speed
I'm
camera.
running, but I'm not stood on this one.
Why?
I'm walking with it because it doesn't have anything to stand on.
You're taking it for a walk like a livestock.
So I'm getting in like sometimes I'm doing fucking half marathons a day. I mean 50,000 steps sometimes I've clocked up.
And that's you want to see how many grass blades the fucking lawnmower's clocked
I
up.
can show you my shoes.
35 billion.
I've only had my shoes for 2 weeks and they're ruined.
Yeah. So what do you do? Do you get shoes free work?
Yeah.
What do you have to go for? You sign a form or something, or just
No,
go, hey
it's-
boss, need some shoes.
No, I go to a thingy called Protect something in town. My
Pro
name's on,
Tools.
name's on the account.
I'm going to go there and say I'm Dean, and can I get a fucking?
No, they know me now.
Oh yeah.
They
I'll just say I'm
know
Dean.
me.
I've been to Turkey. And what, you've grown height and got yourself a Baxi shirt. I'm like, you can get anything in Turkey.
Military.
You get anything you want in Turkey.
Military boys.
Did you know? Did you know? Because obviously our mate
of
Paul,
course I
he's
did.
coming back from Thailand.
Right.
There was a documentary recently. Did you watch it on BBC
Is
One?
that what it showed all the ties?
The dark side of Thailand. No. So basically, what did you say?
all the ties you can buy in Thailand. It's most famous.
And he was
for
talking
ties.
about Lee shit jokes on podcasts.
ties.
Wow.
Hey, it ties together.
Ties.
Thailand.
And we all
Hey.
tie together.
Together.
Right, should we go to Dougie?
Where's Doug?
Right, oh yeah, I think he's been to the gym.
We don't even know what Dougie's doing because it's dead late.
And it's
he's
dark
at
out. Doug, dark.
the gym. Ahoy, what's it? Ahoy.
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 Doug.
Ahoy. Ahoy.
Where is
ahoy.
he?
Ahoy.
Where is Doug?
Dougie.
Doug. Hey, Doug.
Probably just Doug.
Is he Doug? Right, hey.
Dougie Johnson, people. Dougie's bloody best day at week and that bloody Friday, and Dougie's got a big job just broke out of that. Dougie's going to be using bloody that finest turf you can get from bloody Charlie. That nice stuff ever. Just come over here with bloody Doug Master General. Now this bit here going to be turf layer, so Dougie's going to do before and after shot and that. So tune in for video 2. Dougie's on it. Dougie Johnson here, back again, bloody. Dougie's here on bloody Friday, people, and that big job bloody broke out. Dougie's done it, part 2. You're welcome. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Dougie out.